And good evening to you from the Storm Alert Center. It's 9 o'clock on the Central Time Zone, 10 o'clock on the Eastern Time Zone. Hope we're not waking anybody up this evening. We've had a lot of calls concerning the weather situation and what exactly is going on across the area and how are the roads and all of that. So we're going to talk for just a few minutes about what is happening across our area. And this is look at the latest radar imagery, and you can see our coverage area. That would be Russell and surrounding counties. That's where we focus. And you can see the radar beginning to pick up the precipitation earlier this evening. That has turned into rain, sleet, freezing rain, snow, you name it. It's been a mixture of precipitation throughout the evening. And the current radar here at the Storm Alert Center shows even farther back to the southwest around the Nashville area, between Jackson and Nashville along the Interstate 40 corridor. That is the areas that were not the 40, the 81 rather, that's moving through the central part of Tennessee. A lot of more moisture and precipitation moving into the area. Most of the local schools are closed tomorrow. I know Russell and Adair County are closed. We really don't get into all of the school closings and everything. That simply adds to the work that we do. But I believe Adair and Russell County are closed tomorrow as a result of this winter weather system that's making its way through. Now, if you look at the radar map and you look at Casey County, you can tell that it's a lot of white color, and that is indicative of snowfall. In fact, we have received some pictures, and they do not belong to me, so I'm not going to post them. But there's people that have shared on Facebook that Highway 127 between Danville into Casey County through Houstonsville and areas north of Liberty, very slick and hazardous and snow covered. My good friend Darren Russell reported in Jamestown, and this is pretty much all of what Russell County is like at this time. Sleet and freezing rain. The Storm Alert Weather Center mobile weather unit has ice on the top of it, the windshield, the hood, the roof. Everything is beginning to be a solid sheet of ice. Now, this is what we're seeing now on the radar. The reds is a mixture of freezing rain, and some of the pink colors is icing, and you can tell where exactly all that is coming from. The big picture from down south, it stretches from Little Rock, Arkansas, up through the southwestern part of Tennessee, around Memphis, and right on up into the Nashville metro area, and eventually on into south central Kentucky. We don't see a big weather event out of this as far as catastrophic icing or an ice storm. It's more of a nuisance type weather event, and that's what we've talked about for the last couple of days. Really not gotten serious and tried to put alarm into people, because that is not the situation for this weather event. Now, if you are following us, we do have people that follows us all over the state, and for those that may be curious what's going on in your community and in your town, into areas along the I-75 corridor. That would be back toward the London area. You can see there is a mixture of both rain, sleet, freezing rain, and snow stretching between Richmond and down through Corbin. Just all kinds of wet weather precipitation there. As you travel Highway 80 and the Daniel Boone Parkway over on to eastern Kentucky and to Pike County, you could see light to moderate snowfall between Pikeville over around Hazard, Harlan, Jackson, Manchester. That's over in Clay County, picking up pretty much snowfall. And then down farther south you go, that would be from Middlesboro over toward Harlan, and little communities called Thousand Sticks. Different places there is a rain event. But as we put this into motion, you can see that temperatures will continue to fall, and that is likely to create the same type of weather situation that we're having here. So just a matter of time until you get that precipitation as well as it moves across the region. Now, if you look farther north, kind of isolated snow showers falling along the I-64 corridor around Maysville, Mount Sterling, Moorhead, Ashland, over around Huntington, West Virginia, snow showers moving there. Even from I-65 between Louisville and Bowling Green, light to moderate snow falling, freezing rain in Bowling Green, and along the Louis B. Nunn Cumberland Expressway. You're likely to run into a mix of precipitation this evening. But right now, the greatest concern that we have as far as slick roadways would be areas north of Russell County. That would be mainly Cayce County into Boyle County, Garrett County, where they say the roads are slick and hazardous and snow covered. And that's going to be the trend. As you can see, the precipitation, wintry mix is falling as we speak across the area. Some of the rain is moderate to kind of heavy at times, and we do have reports that slick surfaces are beginning to occur in the area. Vehicles, the roofs are beginning to get ice covered, windshields ice covered. Some of the outdoor surfaces like porches, bridges, and overpasses. It's going to be kind of a tricky situation until temperatures moderate in the morning. But I think that's going to wrap everything up. Hope that you have enjoyed this late night winter weather summary, kind of an update to kind of talk and give you an idea of what's happening. Again, we do not expect a huge major impact tonight. I know we may see some snow on the roadways. It may be a little bit of kind of complicated or a nuisance to try to get along, but we do not see this being a big winter weather, catastrophic power outages and all that kind of thing with this. Tomorrow morning, we can expect to see temperatures moderate into and near 40 degrees. So that would at least give the ice and everything an opportunity to melt across the area. We're going to look at some of the temperatures around the state right now. In At the Storm Alert Weather Center, we have 30 degrees and some light rain and snow mixes falling. We have 32 in Somerset, 28 degrees over in Glasgow, Kentucky. It's 28 in Danville, Kentucky, and pretty much anywhere between 28 and 32 all across our coverage area. Again, these are the temperatures, what they call the METAR observations. Some of the temperatures according to our Kentucky Mesonet site, and that is something that we're very fortunate to have here in Russell County. The Russell County Mesonet is showing 30.8 degrees right now. And then farther back to the west, over in western Kentucky, around Hopkinsville, Mayfield, Madisonville, anywhere between 22 and 24 degrees. 28 degrees currently in Warren County, 26 up in Elizabethtown. And I guess the warm spot is over in Letcher County. That'd be in around Whitesburg. The temperature there is 35 degrees. So we have kind of a mixture of temperatures across the region. Most of them are in the freezing zone, except that southeastern corner, that around areas around Bell County, Harlan, around Cumberland, Highway 19, all of those regions reporting temperatures above freezing this evening. So, one more run of the radar, give you an idea of what we're seeing currently and what is behind us. You know our coverage area. You can see sleet, freezing rain, snow in the area. Right now, a good heavy band of precipitation moving through the Nashville metro area around I-65, and is expected to move our direction very slowly. So thank you guys for checking in on the Facebook page. If you have road conditions to report, maybe have pictures of roads, feel free to leave those in the comments this evening. Thank you all for joining us on the Storm Alert Weather Center, your weather authority.